Hey everyone, Jeff here, aka 6B Fire, here in the West Park Cemetery on the border of Brooklyn and Cleveland, Ohio. Going to be hiking today over here towards I-71. Construction started in 1965, and at the time there was a railroad, the Baltimore and Ohio, formerly the Cleveland, Lorain, and Wheeling, which ran in this area. And when they built the freeway, they had to relocate the railroad to be on the south side of the freeway along with Big Creek. They actually moved the creek. But maybe part of the old right-of-way remains over here on the north side of the freeway, so we're going to find out today. But as you can see, this probably would be impassable, once it gets later spring, early summer. It's mid-March as I film this. Found a little bit of a game trail and follow this, see where it goes. Well, you can kind of see the traffic going back and forth. Might be able to hear the freeway. Probably within about 50 feet of where the old right-of-way used to be. Also looks like there's somebody built a little cabin back here. Maybe they're living back here. I didn't show that, just to be respectful. Well, let's keep going. Well, there's the freeway there. And it looks like right down here, it's kind of leveled out. There's a ditch on one side and a hill on the other. So, I mean, this could be the old right-of-way right here. All right, well, I'm standing on that level bit now. But off to my left, there's actually a little bit of a raised area that has a ditch on both sides. I wonder if this could be it. I wonder if there's even any way to get out there without getting all wet. And this area here is closer to the line that I kind of drew based on the old aerial imagery. I'll try and show some inserts of that. Alright, well, I just found an old post, and it seems like it's been here a while on this sort of level area. It's a little bit elevated from what might actually be the right-of-way off to the left here. I'll keep going, see if we can find anything else. Well, according to my GPS, this flooded, overgrown ditch is what remains of the Cleveland, Lorain, and Wheeling right-of-way. So far, no railroad infrastructure, no ties or anything like that. That post could have been an old telegraph pole that I found earlier, but we'll see. I'll keep going. And that's actually a bit of a good sign over there. We're in the right spot. A couple pieces of a broken glass insulator. All right, well, I'm right in the middle of the right-of-way here. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a ditch on both sides. Not really much. But it almost looks, I mean, I'm sure it's my eyes deceiving me in the shadows. But, sometimes you see that little trench pattern where the ties used to run. But again, it's probably just my imagination and the lighting. Again, there's I-71. And we're looking northeast down what was the old right-of-way. We know this was started in 65 because when they were digging out the area that I-71 was going to run through, they discovered a bunch of fossils of an old armored fish, Dunkleosteus. And it's probably less than a mile from here. Also, they claimed that a torso victim, Cleveland torso murder victim, was found about a mile here off of Lake Clinton, which we're kind of close to. But, I mean, this is kind of far on the west side. I don't know if the torso murderer would have dumped somebody way out here. The body was, like, super decomposed anyway, so there's probably no way to really tell. You can kind of see that's where we were at earlier on that level area above the bank here. And then this would be looking down the right-of-way, again, toward the northeast. I couldn't make it any further southwest. It was completely overgrown. Thankfully, the deer have kind of left us a little bit of a trail we can follow, so I'm going to keep following that. And we're kind of running out of space here going northeast. As the railroad curved around, it kind of met up with I-71 runs right now, so they kind of built I-71 partially over the right-of-way a little bit further northeast of here. Well, here we are. Here's where we just came from. This is looking southwest. Like I say, you can kind of see where this would have been like a right-of-way with the ditches on both sides and, the tracks right in the middle on this area that's kind of still elevated, but not really as much as it used to be. I-71 is just on the other side of this fence. So I don't think they did any grading or construction over here, except for maybe this little berm with the fence on it. Well, I think this is as far as I can go. From here, the right-of-way kind of goes off to the right onto where the freeway is. And I literally haven't seen anything. We found that insulator, we found that post. Sort of the raised area with ditches on each side. So I'm going to say this is probably it, based on the aerial imagery lineups that I did. So hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see what we can find next time.